Today on OUTLULZ Garage, we're putting all of this in the FJ. Putting the spring in. Really straightforward. Essentially, we want to use some grease. We're going to lube the cup. We're going to lube the bump stop, and then stick the spring in. Again, we want to make sure that the smaller section is on facing downward, just because that's the orientation it goes. So take a scoopful of this grease. Make sure you got the orientation of the spring seat right. And what I'm going to do, this, and I'm going to ask John. John, can you step on that for me?
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. A little bit more. Almost. Almost. Oh, damn it. Hand. I don't think I'm in the mount all the way, that's why. All right. There we go. A little bit more, man. There we go.
Got it?
Perfect.
A little light right here and show them that coil spring ends right at this angle right here. There's like a bend there. The end of that coil spring needs to butt up into there because that keeps the whole thing in check.
The ProComps, you're going to get the shock, the bellow. The bellow goes over the shaft, obviously. There's a little seat that it runs in on.
Yeah, essentially the bushing with the teeth on it, the teeth go toward the chassis.
Yep, they're going to face each other.
Top and bottom, they go toward the chassis.
So just a little bit of lube there for squeakies. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in. Again, those nubs go on like that. The next conical washer.
My hand represents the chassis.
Just like that. Take a look here. That looks more appropriate. I wonder if we should actually put a thread locker on these and not anti-seize.
Nah, it's not like crazy. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not like you're going to go off-roading with it or anything. When you're doing this, guys, this is something I learned. See how this is loose right here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump the jack up, and Jared is going to guide the top of the shock absorber into the body mount so that the that raised portion with the teeth, he's going to center that with the hole on the body so that it doesn't end up mashing it and going in at a weird angle. So I'm slowly going to pump this up while he guides it in. So
let it down first.
I'm going to let it down a little bit.
Yeah, I got to put this top bushing on. Alright.
There we go.
Alright.
And then just guide it in as it's going.
Yep. Well, I need to get the top hat on it.
The top can go on after we get it pushed up against it.
It hits the top of the frame.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, that's why I needed you to do it. I already checked it.
Oh, jeez. They don't give you a lot of room there, do they?
It's a tight fit.
Okay.
Did you mechanical lock that?
As I snugged it up, it drew
the
shaft up in there. So
is it just not enough?
It's like
it's just not enough. Yeah, you gotta loosen it up, man.
How? I need another wrench to loosen it up because this is only going tight. So
really? You gotta turn it around? Wrench. Oh my god. Jeez.
Oh, hey guys. Just cleaning up the lug studs, making sure that everything is really nice and tidy. Really nice and tidy when we go to put the Loctite on here because we don't want those lug nuts backing off, especially when we're doing 45 miles an hour down a gravel trail, or if we're doing 75 on the highway. You don't want to lose a tire, especially since it's aluminum to steel connection. You know, always good to take an ounce of prevention. Just make sure they're nice and clean. We're gonna do all this work. He's gonna break this thing in a week.
Hey.
What? What? I didn't say that. Hungry for life. Okay, so those are pretty cleaned up. Now he's got, it seems to be anti-seize compound on here, so we're gonna have to clean that up. We have, what do you have, lacquer thinner, or you got
Acetone.
Acetone. We're gonna wipe them down with acetone, get it nice and super, super clean. We're gonna give that Loctite a really good surface to bite so that the lug nuts do not back off. So we got the acetone here. I'm gonna give it a good old wipe down. 6 lug nuts. How many lug nuts do you need? Well, now technically you're gonna have 12 per tire.
Right?
Yeah.
If only the math worked like that, huh?
Well, that is true. I mean, you're gonna have 12. You got 6 holding the spacer on, 6 holding the wheel on. All right, guys, we got the rear finished, so we're halfway there. So we're just about to turn the truck around. We're gonna pull the front, and we're gonna start working on the front. So let's check this out. It should be pretty comical. Yeah, there's a raking effect for you. You can go racing. All right, yeah. Rear's all set. Get going on the front. We're gonna see what we can do with that. Be a lot of fun. Next episode's going to be driver's ed. For me. Alrighty. We'll see you guys when we start the front.